What?
It's 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock? Oh, my gosh. Is anybody watching that?
No, man, we got nobody.
There's
there's some. They just...
There's some. They're starting to walk in.
Yeah, there's somebody saying... Uh-oh. Grandpappy.
Grandpappy's here.
First comment.
Grandpappy, first comment.
And then, as always, the lovely Miss Chowders.
Of course. I would not even do the show. If Amanda didn't tune in,
if Amanda doesn't show up.
I would cancel it for today.
Yeah.
See
her in a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks, April 28th. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to show you why I'm looking forward to it pretty soon, but during my rambling mess. But kind of excited.
We're okay, baby.
For it.
We're okay.
We're all right.
We're all right.
How you feeling, Grandpappy? Hope you're feeling better. You just had a procedure. He had a procedure, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Illegal procedure? Did you get flagged?
He probably didn't like it, but 2 hours and 45 minutes. I hope it did you well, Grandpappy. Hope you're feeling good. No, I hope you're feeling great.
Yeah, great. Maybe he's not Grandpappy, he's Great Pappy.
He's ill, Grandpop. How do you say it?
Grandpappy.
Pappy.
El Grande Papi.
El Zombo.
Papa Grande.
With the geezer.
Papa Grande.
The geezer gab.
It's Papa Grande.
Papa
Grande.
Papa Grande.
Papa Grande.
You speak Spanish? Why did I say it like that? You speak
let's
Spanish?
See.
What did I say? I don't know. What?
Triv is tuned in. He says, I'm thinking the tall man may make an appearance on the 28th. Who the hell's the tall man?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
Who's the tall man?
I'm still recuperating from Zing.
Who's the tall man? Don't know who the tall man is. Hey, Pinno's checking in.
Oh,
good. Greetings.
What did you say?
He just said the same.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Pinto checking in.
You don't go, hey, somebody's checked in, and he says...
I was going to say something, and that's like,
no, I'm looking over your shoulder.
He's feeling, Grandpappy's feeling better.
Good, that's
great.
He's
kind of sore and tired.
Sore and tired?
Sore and tired.
Just the kind of audience we need to sit around and watch this.
Yeah.
Sore and tired. So
sore and tired.
You can't get away, you can't go far. Hey, but you've got nowhere to go. Raven's Rookery. Make sure you guys check out my buddy's show on YouTube. Raven's Rookery, all right, and on the Monster Channel occasionally when he gets some new episodes coming up. So
Heather Ross is joining us.
Heather, how you doing?
Hello, Heather.
Heather Ross, one of the open crypt keepers. That's me. I'm an open crypt keeper too.
Okay.
I'm in different groups. I'm in Horror Host Incorporated. Midnight Movie is Horror Host Incorporated, and we're in the open. I'm in the open crypt keepers.
Triv says, "Who's the tall man?" And a bunch of questions marks.
Dave.
He said, "What?" Oh, I hope not.
Don't say that.
No, I shouldn't say it.
I hope not either.
Hello, Dr. Ed. Hey,
doctor.
Hey, Dr. Ed.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah.
Well, there's a doctor in the house every Friday night on the Monster Channel at 11:40 p.m. You can check out Dr. Ed Reviews. Hey, this week he's doing double duty. Yeah.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually my wife's shirt.
Oh.
We can only afford
I'm
one.
not going to say
this thing was expensive.
I'm not saying it.
But Doc's doing double duty. He's reviewing Megan about. Megan with that cute doll.
Megan.
Yeah, she's cute for a doll.
Your Doc's examining Megan. Huh?
Yeah, he's doing and Ragdoll. Don't even touch that one. So that's Friday at 11:40 on the Monster Channel. You got to check him out.
OTR was with us.
Who is?
OTR.
Oh, good. Jim from OTR Pro is going to be there. Jim, we got to get you guys down here so we can interview you guys because I want to do the.
We're going to do interviews? We do an interview? There's only 2 chairs.
Look, we had I got more chairs.
You got the whole. Okay. I
we could look like we're in France or anywhere we want.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to use that one these days.
On the moon?
Huh? We could be on the moon if you want. We could be on the sun if you want.
Oh.
Yeah. We could be all over the place. But shout out, hey, make sure you check out Doc's show. And while you're looking at all these great shows, check out our good buddy Chad and Bunny's show. Okay?
Chad and Bunny.
Chad and Bunny, they got a brand new show coming up this Sunday night at 7:30 on YouTube. And they're getting close to their 100th episode. They're a good guy, really good guys.
They're good guys.
I don't know about that Chad too much,
funny.
but Bunny.
Yeah.
Bunny's the one I'm trying to trade Vern for. I'm trying to get Bunny and give them Vern. So, because Bunny's, Vern's all right, but you'd have more room on the chair. It's like a plus.
But yeah, he's my Wonder Ton buddy.
He is your Wonder Ton, but
can't do that. He's
he could, but Bunny could be your
Wonder Ton.
Wonder Ton Bunny. Chris is with us. Okay,
yeah.
Chris, we were just waiting for you to tune in. Here, Chris. Oh, you know what? I didn't give Miss Amanda her wink. I'm sorry, Amanda. There's your wink.
Yep.
That's
Triv.
Amanda's
We
wink.
saw that, Triv. The juice expired today.
I know. He ran out of juice.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he let us know, though, at the last second? I did it. I didn't do it. Well, if he said he didn't do it, we still wouldn't believe him, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing you could say is I did do it. I don't know. Why are we sitting like this?
I don't know.
Why did you sit like that when I sit like this?
I don't know.
Are we like swamis? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's get those out of here.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Speaking of cool things, I don't know.
What's cool?
You probably haven't seen it because I get a glimpse since I'm the executive producer of Middays Mayhem.
Yeah.
But the Bearded Wolf is putting season 2 of the Middays Mayhem on YouTube. Maybe you'll call in today. Maybe it'll go down today. I don't know. But you know what he's doing? You want to watch these episodes now. They're enhanced with cool graphics.
Is that right?
And effects and all kinds of cool things he's putting in there. And one of the things he put in there that I saw, and I think in the first episode, we throw the bats. The bat becomes real and goes right into the camera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I only got to do one. So all kinds of cool graphics. So you want to tune in, check them out. Season 2 of the Middays Mayhem show. It got all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know how the Bearded Wolf does it, but he is amazing. I'm glad that he's taking it over. And
hey, you know what? As the juice was leaving, you think he was on a white Bronco?
I hope not. It gives a bad name to Broncos. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, just say it.
I hope they squeeze him.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of those jokes around.
Yeah.
Probably too soon right now, but it'll be happening. So what are you talking about today? What are we talking about? What are you talking about that I'm gonna make fun of?
It's not good. It's not. I had a hard time last night.
Don't say that.
No, it'll be good once we do it. But I was sitting there and I was scratching my head. See this part of my list?
Yeah.
That was all blank. I had all the stuff on the periphery, but I didn't have the meat of the potatoes. You know what I mean? But I figured something out, and it's going to be something stupid. But first, I have to go through my list of shout-outs. So I got a lot today.
Oh,
hey, April 8th was Eclipse Day. Did you have a good day? Did you see it? Did you not? Did you see it?
Yeah, that was awesome.
I couldn't
see it. That's my dad's birthday, actually. And
I saw it.
His sisters.
What? Are you kidding?
My dad, we just found out that my oldest aunt, or my dad's oldest sister, and my dad had the same birthday, different years, obviously, but they were like 13, 14 years apart, same birthday.
Wow, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, the family didn't know.
Well, how did they not know?
Well, my sister and I didn't know. I guess other people know, but we didn't know.
Well,
anyway,
happy birthday to your dad and aunt, right?
Yep.
So happy birthday to them. I saw that, and that's weird. Actually, a lot of people had April 8th as their birthday. One of them was Eddie Harlow. Happy birthday,
Eddie.
You were born on Eclipse Day, Eddie. Happy birthday to you. So I saw that, and there's a few more. I wish I had written them all down, but
hopefully he'll last longer than the Eclipse did.
Yeah. Can you believe it? That was cool, though.
Yeah.
4 minutes. All right. That lasted longer than I do.
Yeah, it was cool. Looking through the glasses, all of a sudden, there was nothing. It's like, what the heck? You had to take the glasses off to see the eclipse.
Yeah. I couldn't see anything. I didn't use my glasses. As a matter of fact, Popeye took them, and look, they didn't do him any good because he couldn't get him over his paisano pooper peepers
that's
there.
So he didn't see nothing. Exploded out of his head.
I guess. So his eye, look at it, they're all bloodshot. So, that Popeye, Popeye is getting more popular than you. Ever since he replaced you that one day, everybody's talking about, now they say Rich, Denny, and Popeye. So you better be careful. He's still third, but he's gaining momentum.
Yeah. Maybe popular, but he doesn't contribute as much to the show. Not that I do. But yes, I do.
Yeah, you
daggone it, I do
something.
I do.
If you weren't here, I wouldn't have anybody in that chair. Hey, speaking of happy birthdays, we missed last week, so happy birthday to Lisa Pinto. We actually went back on the air. We missed a message from Mark that was her birthday, so we actually went back on the air and did a special happy birthday thing, and guess what? The girls in the office loved it. There she is.
There she is.
So,
Miss Lisa.
Shout out to the girls in Miss Lisa's office because they were all asking about it. So, shout out to you girls. Okay? Feel free to take your lunch break and watch us every Thursday at noon.
Yeah. Okay. Lisa, work on that, Lisa.
Yeah, tell them. So, we'd love to. Here's a wink for all the girls in the office and Miss Lisa.
Yeah.
Look at that. And you can get a wink. Is there any other girls out there that I'm missing for a wink today? Ladies, I should say that. Oh, Heather. Can I give Heather a wink? Heather a wink. And usually Ellie's on there, but
Ellie hasn't joined us yet.
Ellie's not joining. She's probably watching that true crime I was watching upstairs. Shout out to Thomas Rood. Thomas Rood every week shares our show for us, which I'm very grateful for. But he just had a knee replacement surgery a few days ago, and he was in some pain. So Thomas,
ow, ow, ow!
Yeah, ow, ow, ow! But you're going to feel a lot better down the road.
It's all done.
When that knee's all fixed up, then you might have to have the other one done.
Do your therapy.
But do your therapy, relax. But thank you for sharing our show, and I hope you're feeling better, Thomas. Hey, Ralph Lambert. Ralph Lambert, a fan from Florida. He's got a big film audition coming up.
Is that right?
He landed this big film audition, so we want to say break a leg. And you know what? I saw that on I don't know what it is, but he's all excited on it. It's called Full Sail Productions. Okay. So I don't know what they do, but he's excited about it, so I'm excited for him. I was only 48 miles away from Ralph when I was on vacation a few weeks ago,
right?
And he thought about contacting me to go to dinner, and I wish I had some extra time. That would have been
meet halfway.
That would have been cool to meet up with Ralph.
Yeah,
but Ralph,
halfway.
Break a leg, and yes, me and Denny say break a leg. Where's Triv? Right? Once again, he left you hanging, but that's okay. He had a tear because Triv didn't wish him luck with his audition.
Well, he might, because Triv's on, you know.
Yeah, well, now we're reminding him it don't matter, right? What else we got here?
Yeah, it does.
Happy birthday to Roger Corman.
Woo! Roger Corman.
98 years old. Roger Corman. We show a lot of his films, and he's a legend, but 98 years old. But that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
Is he still alive?
He just had a birthday at 98 years old. I just said, literally.
My dad had a birthday, too, but he's not alive
Yeah, but
anymore.
that's what its heavenly birthday.
Yeah.
Here's one this one's going to knock your socks off.
Okay, I don't have them on.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday from a few days ago, all right, to Karen Marsh Dahl. Okay.
Dynamite!
Karen Dahl.
She D-O-L-L?
She's 105 years old, still out there kicking. She was Judy Garland's stand-in for that, and for some I forget the other one was some Follies.
She's in charge of clicking the heels. Judy just couldn't get it right.
She just stood in. Yeah. It's like stand in, stood in. So, anyways, 105 years old. Shout out to my buddy. Hey, this guy I used to work with over 39 years ago, Dale Sanker, who's out on Myrtle Beach. He's been contacting me. We've been going back and forth, and he's hooking me up with a producer, filmmaker that he knows that used to make films in Lakewood, Ohio. His name is Robert Swanson, okay? And he did a lot of movies in Lakewood, Ohio, so he's going to send me some, hopefully, and we're going to see if maybe show one on the show. But guess who one of his stars was in one of his, as a matter of fact, his last film that he did called The Final Guest. Guess who one of his actors were?
Vern Adams.
Very close. Is a member of our show.
Terry G.
Nope. A special guest to our show.
Oh, Johnny Woo Woo?
Nope. An actor. You won't know. Tina Goldfarb.
Oh, Tina. Oh,
Tina Goldfarb. Yeah, right?
Oh, Tina.
So, if...
Miss Tina. Haven't seen her for a while.
I know. We got to get her back down the show. She's so busy with the family and everything now. But I told...
Hope you're well, Tina.
I told Robert, I said, if we get one of his movies and we can show it, if Rocco approves everything and blah, 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 maybe we can get her to come down as a special guest appearance on the show. You know what I mean? But what a small world, right? From all the way to Myrtle Beach, all the way down there and blah, blah, blah. So... okay, look at all the shout-outs. There's a lot of shout-outs today. I think I got... Let me check the... Oh, shout-out to Donut Land in Brunswick. They gave us a few little things for our upcoming April 28th live event.
Is that right?
They gave us a few little doodad prizes to hand out, little things to hand out, so shout-out to them. Shout-out to Jeff Davis, new fans been following us pretty closely on Facebook and stuff like that, from Kent, Ohio. Wow. Woo! That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of shout-outs. We're not even into the show yet. It's a lot of shout-outs. That's all of them, though, I think.
People at my apartment complex.
Shout out to them. Shout out to...
Some of them tune in.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to be having a show there again, right?
Huh?
We're shooting there soon.
Yeah.
We're working
Rocco
on it.
said at some point here, I think he said maybe in June.
Yeah, that'd be fun, because we like to have a live audience. So that's a captive audience.
And there's I keep... hearing people saying, like, hey, I saw you the other day. So I think when we do our live show, we'll have quite a few people coming down.
Are we bringing in, like, the busload of homeless people like we did last time?
No.
No? Okay.
Joe Gozer's watching.
Joe Gosser's watching?
Gosser.
Hey, Joe. Gozer. Maybe it is Gozer.
He's a Gozer the poser.
Is it Gozer or Gozer? I don't know. What is, Joe? I'll give you this. Hey, a shout out to Rex Hamilton, the guy who used to work at the haunted house and stuff. This guy's a haunted house attraction legend. He travels all over and does shows. But he has found in his archives a couple copies of the Halloween show, which was what the Midnight Movie was originally called before it became the Midnight Movie. Rocco did a series of specials called the Halloween show.
Yeah.
And it was a lead up, a precursor to the Midnight Movie. Rex has found like 2 copies of that, and he's going to digitize it, and hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on it, because I mentioned to Rocco about it, but, you know, you don't get no answer from Rocco. Nothing too fast. So anyway, shout out to Rex Hamilton. Now, finally, we'll start the show at a quarter after. Here's the inspiration for this week's show,
well, we
Denny.
started the show 17 minutes ago.
No, that was a shout-outs.
Well, that's still part of the show.
You see a new sign I have up here behind you. Woo! It says Route 66, Texas, right?
Yeah.
That sign inspired me today because I needed some sort of inspiration.
You needed inspiration.
So I was going to talk about Texas. So, of course, you think Texas, you think Westerns, right?
Oh,
Any excuse there, am I?
I would have brought... Oh, look at that. That's an official.
That's a Western Express Incorporated.
That's official.
Yeah, I got this at a flea market in Roanoke, Virginia.
Wow.
$2.
It's not Western.
$2. That's a nice one.
Hey.
But anyways,
lucky it fit.
I know it's a large, extra large. It's
good thing you shaved your head. Otherwise, it wouldn't have fit.
I know if I had any hair. So that's a large extra. So is this hat here.
Yeah.
So. But anyways.
Well, yippee-ki-yay, buddy. What are you starting us off with here, buddy?
Like I said, you think of Texas, you think of Westerns, but did you know that Texas has a long history of horror films? As a matter of fact, Texas is only second to California for the number of horror films that have been filmed there over the years. The most famous, of course, was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what kind of got me going on here. Yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, released in 1974 by director Tobe Hooper. I think it was really his first professional film. It was based on a film that he had kind of laid out in college. Introduced, of course, Leatherface and the crazy Sawyer family that we've known to love in all the sequels and like that. They become iconic horror history characters. And, of course, art director Robert Burns that worked on the show, he really captured that small backwoods isolation feel on his sets, like in the general store and in the thing like that. So, I mean, really, that's what I think of now when I think of, like, Texas, like, horror. I think of that, like, really just gnarly feel that he created, okay?
Yeah.
The funny thing, you know the John Larroquette from Night Court?
Yep.
He actually did the narration in the original Night of the Living Dead.
Is that right?
And you know what they paid him? Allegedly.
Spare ribs?
Allegedly. Very close.
Brisket?
No, but close. Allegedly. Marijuana. That was his money. They paid him in marijuana, allegedly. We don't know for sure.
How was that close to spare ribs?
Because one of the main things takes place at the place where they sell barbecue.
They used
Sawyer Barbecue or whatever it was.
Plant to smoke the ribs.
I
wonder if that works.
I don't know. It stink though. Oh, that smell! I can't stand that. So.
Ooh, that smell! Can you smell that?
What we got here? Blah 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 blah. Hooper and Kim Hinkle. They wrote the. Oh, here's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They wrote that sucker, right? And it's based on basically the murderer Ed Gein and his crimes in the 50s, where he killed local members of the town and his mom, and he made like furniture out of them and stuff like that. It's basically based on him, but they also based the movie on a local serial killer from Houston, Texas. That
was Jim Kellogg.
No, his name is weird though. Elmer Wayne Henley. It sounds like a serial killer.
Yeah, that's
Elmer Wayne Henley, who actually was a killer that he gathered.
What is it, John
victims.
Wayne Gacy?
Yeah, it's always a
Do
Wayne.
not name your kid's middle name Wayne.
Yeah. Hey, good. Hit me on that one. That's right. That's right. But he actually was a killer that gathered victims for his older homosexual lover. Yeah, so that's why in the they kind of incorporated some of that into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So you've got some weird sexual tensions in there, which I won't get into.
May it have to do with a finger?
Huh? Oh, they sucking on a finger.
Yeah, they suck
you
on
remember
the finger.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sucks on that finger.
Yeah,
and
you're suck on the finger.
Now, you know when John Dugan was playing the grandfather, right? He was actually the youngest member of the cast, but he was playing the grandfather. He was supposed to be over 100 years old. They gave him that hammer.
Because he liked to suck fingers.
Well, yeah, he sucked her finger. That's right, because he's supposed to be getting blood off.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to hit her with the hammer, and he actually did hit her. He's supposed to miss, but he actually hit her with the hammer. It was a real hammer. So when she screams in the film, that's real. That's real. Also, somebody got cut in that, too.
That was probably followed with, ow, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yo.
That leads to a funny story.
What
That leads to this funny story. Now, you see I have the Texas, this is VHS, this is old.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? Look, I have another one, right? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You ask, why would you buy 2 of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, right? Well, I'm a completist. I want to, see what I can see. What do you got?
Well, go ahead.
This one says all new, restored version, uncut and unedited. So I purchased it, right?
Yeah.
I watched these. I watched them.
One and then the other.
Yeah, one and the other. You know what the difference is between this one and the unedited version? About 10 seconds more of screaming.
Yeah.
That's it. I pay like $25 for that unedited. 25 seconds or 10 more seconds of screaming.
Well, we got Jeffrey Fitzgerald watching us.
Hi, Jeff.
Yep, Kathy Kuvar's watching us.
Hello, Kathy. Kathy, you're getting a wink, Kathy. All ladies get a wink, if I don't forget.
So, okay.
I was taking a little breather there, so you could tell me if anything's going on.
I read your stuff. Do what you're doing.
I know, but I like
That's your job. This is my job.
Yeah, but
No, that's your job. This is my job.
That's more fun.
No.
Hey, if you ever
Nick
go...
Tuma's joined us.
Nick Tuma. Hey.
Patty in there.
Hi to the whole Tuma
And Johnny
family.
and Julie, too. And Jake. Holy crap.
Holy cow, they're all watching this?
We got the whole Tuma clan.
Wow. That's a lot of Tumas. But welcome. Hey, I got to give them something special.
Yeah.
They're all tuning in for the Tumas. I give you that, and I'm going to give you that.
You big dingalings.
Yeah, I gave him a ding-a-ling. A lot of other things were filmed. Some of our famous horror movies filmed in Texas that you may know of. Quentin Tarantino really likes Texas. He shot Dusk Till Dawn, Planet Terror, Death Proof there. Rob Zombie, House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. Race with the Devil, Criss Cross, one of your favorite movies. Race with the Devil was filmed there in Central Texas. One of my favorites, 1976, not the remake, but the 1976, A Town That Dreaded Sundown, was based on the actual 1946 Texarkana Moonlight murders that were never solved. That always freaked me out. Never solved. It's kind of like the Zodiac, Sometimes I wonder if the Zodiac...
Still alive.
No, he's got to be dead by now, but I just wonder if Zodiac was maybe involved in those killings. Wore like a hood and all that. The Swarm, I think, didn't we show The Swarm with the killer bees? 1999 Bats, and of course, the most famous Texas-based film of all time, right up our alley, Manos, The Hands of Fate, 1966, okay?
I thought it was the Alamo.
The Alamo, you got to remember that. Never forget. But
Never forget.
I don't think they filmed a horror movie there. Unless the Stooges were there and they call it the Alamo. Alamo.
Give me a bump on the mo.
Boom. There you go. So,
Yuck.
hey, another one of my favorite things that come from Texas is director Larry Buchanan.
Dynamite!
I think we've shown a lot of his films on our show. Larry Buchanan. He's known for some of his really bad movies. Where are they? Oh, here it is. He made a lot of movies, okay? And listen to this. I think we've shown a bunch of these. The Eye Creatures. Zontar, The Thing from Venus. Creature of Destruction.
What are these?
These are movies that Larry Buchanan made.
Oh,
Low-budget films Larry
Okay,
Buchanan
I
made.
caught up.
And he was based in Texas, okay? Mars Needs Women. Curse of the Swamp Creature. In the year 2889, Hell Raiders, It's Alive, 1969. Not to be confused with It's Alive that featured the killer baby, the one we always think of with the devil baby that's crawling around. This is the one, and I know we've shown this one, where a mad farmer has a couple that's stranded and he's trying to feed them to a dinosaur that he's keeping in a cave. That's how bad it was. Actually, all these films that he did, he was hired.
This would be a snack for a dinosaur.
It would just be a little Scooby snack, right?
Yeah,
No, that's a dog. Dinosaur's on there. That's a dog. But he was actually hired by AIP to do these films. AIP, they're a big film production company, not low budget, but a bigger name. They hired him to do these remakes, and they're actually remakes of their older films. So when you watch these films, you'll reflect back to films of the same kind of dialogue and stuff because they were just remakes. Isn't that weird?
Everything's remakes.
He did do a couple controversial ones, though. He was not afraid of controversy. In 1964, right after the death of John F. Kennedy, he made a movie called The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald, which goes as if Lee Harvey Oswald wasn't executed by Jack Ruby. What would have happened if he had went to trial?
They were reaching out to California.
Who is it? Is that Bill
Schaefer.
Schaefer? Hey, Bill, hats off to you, Bill Schaefer.
How you doing, buddy?
Bill's living in a #1 state for horror films, based on what I read. So we were talking a little bit about Texas today, though, Bill. #2 on the all-time amount of horror movies that were filmed there. But Larry Buchanan also did Down on Us. This is one that Triv talks about all the time. That we want to show. We got to find out if we can show it. Down on Us, 1981. It says the government killed Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, and Janis Joplin. That they had something to do with their deaths. So it's very controversial.
Ooh. Well.
He wrote a book, too. He wrote a book about his career. It says it's called It Came from Hunger, Tales of a Cinema Schlockmeister.
It was a typo. Came from Hungary.
Came from Hungary? I
think
it
was a typo.
Come from Hungary.
In the title.
Because his name wasn't even Larry Buchanan. It was like John Seal or something like that, and he changed his name to Larry Buchanan. But speaking of books... See how I went from that? He did a book, and then, boom, talking about books again.
Talking about books.
Couple cool books I got to remind you they're out there. One is The Haunted Worlds of Ed Wood, okay, which is a bunch of stories reflecting the films of Ed Wood Jr., one of my favorite filmmakers. And it has stories written by some of our friends like Brad Braddock, Doc Dredd, Drat Kokai, Tom Shabula, and others. But it's all like stories relating back to Ed Wood movies. Aren't you impressed with that? All of our friends wrote these books. I wasn't approached to write.
We have a lot of friends that are
we have
versed on wood.
Talented wooden friends.
Yeah, we have friends versed on wood.
If you say so. Tom Shabula also has another book, #1 on Amazon. In the film TV department, okay, #1, beating out Dog the Bounty Hunter for a second week in a row, I believe. James Bond and the 60s spy craze, all about James Bond and how people went crazy in the 60s for anything spy related. #1 on Amazon. Make sure you check that one out. I was never asked to write anything.
We were never asked to, like, hey, would you like a book? Or, we were never presented a book. And
I was asked to write, though. I want to be serious with you. I was asked to write my name on a check to buy them. Didn't like that. Okay. Did you see the skit? I thought of that skit on the Eclipse, and I posted it as like a joke. It was a good skit, though. The Eclipse parking. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, my God. Here's the story. I got to go because I thought it was very smart. I wanted to do a skit, but I had no way to do it that day. I thought of it that morning. But that morning of the eclipse, I went driving around because they said it's going to be really crowded and stuff out there, and people are looking for a good place to see the eclipse. So I went driving around to find a better spot than my yard to see the eclipse. And I seen a sign. This guy had a sign up said Eclipse parking, $10. I'm thinking that's not bad, right? So I pull in there. He puts me in the spot. I get out, I give him my $10. I'm getting all my stuff out. I'm starting to head over to some chairs that were set up. All of a sudden, he pulls his car in right behind me. I go, hey, dude, what are you doing? You're blocking me in. He goes, no, I'm totally blocking you in.
What's next?
Don't you get that?
Yeah.
Eclipse parking,
Yeah.
You're blocking me in? No, I'm totally blocking. God, that's good. If that was a skit, but I did it as an audio joke because I didn't have you or anybody around to do it with. You going to give me a ring? No, don't you give me a time bomb? Oh. Okay. There you go. That's how people were laughing, I'm sure. That was a good joke. That was better than anything you saw in, like...
Yeah, thank you, OTR.
What?
He says no more, please. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. What have you written anything lately?
Oh, Doc says he totally gets it.
Ah, there you go. See, that's my brother. He understands.
Totality gets it.
Totality.
Oh, Schaefer says he likes it.
Thank you. See, now
California people.
My boys are coming in now.
Yeah, I got weird.
My guys are coming in. See, that joke took a while to get all the way up to California, but once it did, boom, it struck home. Hey, I got to take this off now. Move to this. Put that over there. Wow, we got a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff around this area I got to cover real quick. This weekend, Friday night, pretty cool for all you Godzilla fans and those big monster fans, okay? At the Cleveland Cinematheque at 9:20, they're playing the original King Kong. I know, yeah, there you go. He's over here somewhere. King Kong. They're playing King Kong, okay? Then this weekend, right here in Cleveland, from April 12th through 14th, Fan Expo with all kinds of amazing guests. They're going to be at the Huntington Convention Center, downtown Cleveland.
Your buddy's sucking up.
Who?
Will.
What? Will's on there? You didn't even tell me.
He thought it was an awesome joke.
Yeah, that's because Will has an awesome sense of humor, and so does Doc Dredd and Bill Schaefer and everybody else that laughed at my joke.
Yeah, okay.
And next thing you know, it's going to be popping up on some show.
It's going to be all over the place.
But I claim it. I wrote it right here. I wrote it that morning. Because that's all I do is sit around and think of stupid stuff. Okay, where was I here? Oh, we got a whole list of stuff here. ASWA Wrestling is coming April 20th. Yeah, it's coming again April 20th to Mansfield. They're going to have, it's called the Spring Sting. Hard to say. April 13th this weekend, Capitol Theater.
They were all born in the USA.
I knew that was coming up sooner or later. That's why I said so many times. April 13th, the Capitol Theater on Detroit Avenue, right next to the former location of the Midnight Movie Store. Remember when we had a Midnight Movie Store?
Midnight Movie Store.
Right next door to the vacant...
65th in Detroit.
65th in Detroit, right next to the vacant, now empty, totally gone, and nothing there, Midnight Movie Store location. Capitol Theater, though, is showing They Have Risen, 4 horror movies. Overlord, Bride of Chucky, Cemetery Man, and Return of the Living Dead. You can start watching those 4:30 on April 13th. Fear Warfare is also this weekend. Get your tickets at Fear Warfare at the Nightmare Cleveland Haunted House. It's where you can go around with these laser guns, and you're fighting your way to this post-apocalyptic... It's hard to say. Can you say apocalyptic?
Apocalyptic?
No. Yeah, it's hard, right? Post-nuclear, whatever, facility.
Apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic.
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 Apocalyptic. I don't know. But anyways, you can shoot monsters and stuff there, and that's 50% already booked. So it's you can go to nightmarecleveland.com for that one. Hartville, April 20th. Hartville's having the toy and comic show at the Hartville Marketplace. It's a big deal around here. They have like one of the most awesome flea markets every Saturday out there, the Hartville Flea Market in Hartville, Ohio. But on the 20th, they're having a comic and toy show. William Shatner is going to be there.
Then when you go down to there, you got to go to Rolling Green's miniature golf course.
Why?
It's awesome.
Okay.
And then they also have an ice cream place there that serves excellent ice cream.
Okay.
And you go around the corner, and you not far from there.
Where?
On Congress Lake, off of Congress Lake.
What is it?
Congress Lake Road and Swamp Road.
Swamp Road?
Swamp Road.
That's where Dr. lives.
That's where the Muck Monsters lives.
Oh, you know where the Muck Monster? Oh, yeah. the actual monster?
The monster lives around there.
Okay.
The Muck Monster lives around that area.
All right. If you ever had any Muck Monster salsa, Let me tell you, if you ever see the Muck Monster Salsa Company out,
Hartville's cool. Plenty to do down there.
that's one of my favorite places to go on a Saturday. But they're going to have William Shatner, Hacksaw Jim Dugan. Oh, maybe the Masked Snake should finally show up and challenge him, like he did last time when I tried to pull that picture on my
He's
pocket.
right down there by Hartville Hardware. He'll have no shortage of lumber.
Oh yeah, he can grab some new lumber down there. Hey, and this is here. The cast of the Dukes of Hazzard are going to be there. Really? All three of them, the cast of Dukes of Hazzard, are going to be in the house.
Oh, Daisy.
Yeah, you can go see Daisy and her Dukes.
Daisy and her Dukes.
Yeah, so that's going to be cool.
She used to put up my Dukes all the time.
Put up your Dukes. You put something up. What's happening? April 16th, okay? Woo! Oh, April 16th is the final day at midnight to vote for your buddies for the Rondo Award, okay?
Rondo.
That's all you got to do. You got to send an email to taraco@aol.com and tell them you want
the Midnight movie is host.
As favorite host, and you got to include your name for it to be counted. You can only vote one time, but there's other stuff too. If you want to go to rondoawards.com, there's all kinds of different categories. But we're nominated for Best Horror Host, and we'd really like to bring it home to Cleveland this year.
Not us, but the show. Our show. The Midnight Movie.
Yeah, the Midnight Movie. But when we say us, because we are the Midnight Movie, along with Triv and Vern and the Bearded Wolf and a bunch of other people you don't even realize, right?
Right.
But we want to bring it home to Cleveland where it belongs, so help us out. Okay? Bill Schaefer. Anybody, help us out. Get your friends out in California to vote for us. Anybody, help us.
Anyone that's coming across the border illegally.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, give them a free bottle of water if they'll vote for us. Whatever it takes. We got to bring this home to Cleveland. Because I want it.
You show the other side of the sign?
Yes, I'm going to show this. Call us. Hey, if you got any suggestions, you want to leave a comment, you want to say something to one of us, whatever you want to do, you can call this 24/7. Our hotline number, there it is. Call us, suggestions for movies, suggestions for, new fashions. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, give us a call. Leave us a message, okay? And this call is monitored 24/7 by top people. Yep. Top people.
Bill said he voted.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Didn't say he voted for us.
Said he passed it on to all of California.
That's what we want. Because you know what? We should move the show out to California. Because if we did think of it, we could sleep in 4 or 5 hours later.
Sleep in.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's only out there? It's noon here, so what's it out in California? It's
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock or something. So we could sleep in out there. But thank you, Bill. Appreciate you a lot. Whatever you can do. He's got a lot of connections out there. Whatever he can do. Top people out there. We got look at us our stuff. Here's a good one. April 27th at Bar Fornio, where we do our trivia sometimes. I have cool trivia stuff from Wickliffe, Ohio.
Yeah.
Our friends Vinyl Arcade are going to be kicking it out there on April 27th at Bar Forno. Okay, so make sure our friends from Vinyl Arcade, if you want to have a fun time. All right. Then April 28th, the very next day, it's free movie night featuring the whole gang, and we're going to be showing...
I got it.
Watch out, it's the Sphere.
Oh, man.
The Sphere from Phantasm. Oh, my God, Denny, it's trying to get your brain. Yeah. Oh, look at that special effects. Only on this show do we have such top special effects. The Bearded Wolf could probably do that with a graphic, but we just do it with cardboard cutout, because that's the way we roll.
Even the Bearded Wolf, he hasn't called today.
I know.
I mean, we're still going, but, it's over half the show, and he hasn't ringy-dingied.
No ringy-dingy.
Well, he's been busy, though.
He has been busy.
Yeah, with other stuff and putting stuff on the shows.
Putting graphics in.
He's been a graphics monster lately.
Yeah, he's cool. You should see some of the... You got to see some of the graphics he puts in there. And I said, you know what I told him? I said, I love it. More. I want more. That's why I initially visited the show. Is all kinds of stuff, and he's getting there. Some cool stuff. More cool stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
June 20th through 23rd, the International Horror Hotel Film Festival is coming to the Crown Plaza, Cleveland Airport. Okay, and guess what? Last I heard, these guys are going to be there. Well, maybe not this guy, but these guys are maybe most likely going to make an appearance there.
Yeah,
and it's a film festival, but they have a free convention area. So you can, if you want to go to the convention area, it's free. You can go in and see the
come
stuff.
and get our
Come get our stuff. Visit with us. See whoever else
I
is there.
assume Triv will be there. Triv.
Yeah, and Vern.
And Vern. There, yeah.
But
well, Vern said he was going to be there whether we go or not.
yeah.
But then he might be like involved in doing other
he might
things.
Be,
he may not
fighting
be. He won't. He might not be there for autographs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be in
around,
the location somewhere. But
we should have new hats by then for those who enjoy our hats.
Yeah, we're getting some new hats out there. Some we'll have some cool stuff out there. Well, I won't because I'm not going to be there. Unfortunately, my agent has me booked in a special appearance down south. My travel agent.
Yeah.
But coming up after that, the July 6th and 7th, the Mahoning Valley Comic Con's coming back. More info on that one to come. It's going to be out in Youngstown at a different location. Guests and all that to come on that one. July 19th to 21st, the Monster Bash in Mars, PA. Horror Host Incorporated is going to be there, and it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be there representing the Midnight Movie. We're going to have Doc Dredd. We're going to have Princeton Vice. We're going to have the Haunted Hotel and more, all sharing a big table, and we're just going to be having some crazy fun.
I wonder if we can get a room.
I
wonder if they
want to get a room.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that.
What's happening?
Stop it, all you knuckleheads. I wonder if they still have rooms available at the hotel. I have to check.
I don't know.
Am I expected to be there?
It's up
Or the product?
It's
our product?
No, we're not actually. No product.
Just people?
We're just going to be there.
Yeah, but
we're not.
That was a good place for Dr. Midnight.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Dr. Midnight always had a good time out at Monster Bash.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a one-day affair.
Yeah,
Go out one day.
So this is going to be very simple.
The next day, Saturday's pretty busy all day, but Sunday's sort of people start cranking out early. Yeah.
But it's a Horror Host Incorporated, and it's just a group of us horror hosts getting together and just kind of presenting ourselves to the people, meeting and greeting, having fun, doing whatever. It's going to be kind of a unique experience. So you can stop in and see our friends, like I said, Chad and Bunny. I forgot to mention him. Chad and Bunny, Haunted Hotel.
See a lot of horror hosts in one location.
Doc Dredd. Yeah, we're all part of this. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then, hey, June 22nd.
Who's bringing the cooler?
Hopefully you will, because it's always got good stuff in it when you bring it. June 22nd. If you want something different to do and you happen to be down in Maryville, Tennessee, near Eddie Harlow, they're having a Friday the 13th camping experience. When you can camp out and get stalked by Friday the 13th killers and stuff like that, presented by AMS Haunted Attractions. So if you want
I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that.
No. But if you want more information on that, go to amsentertainment.com and you can check that out. Then, of course, August 16th and 17th, the Ohio TerrorCon. We're going to be at that one, so we're going to be busy, and we got some more scheduled for later in the year. We're busy dudes.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I need a. You about wrapped up there to where? Well, I'm going to ask for a couple book numbers.
Yeah, ask for some book numbers. Hey, check this out. Remember last week I mentioned about us doing the Brunswick Area Television podcast, Meet the Producers? Well, you can watch it now. If you go on YouTube, you go on the Brunswick Area Television page, okay, and it's episode 2 of Meet the Producers. You can watch our podcast, or you can listen to us on the podcast. It is good. 36 minutes of fun, sheer fun.
All right.
So you can do that. And, of course, you can always watch us every Monday night on the Monster Channel, okay? Get that Monster Channel downloaded on your Roku. And you can watch the Midnight Movie double feature every Monday night on the Monster Channel. What do you think about that, Denny?
It's awesome.
Yeah. And did you know if you're out in Texas, I was talking about Texas earlier, and you like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you can actually eat at it's called the gas station now, where they stop to get the directions we talked about earlier with barbecue. You can actually eat there. You can actually order barbecue there. They have cabins in the back. You can stay there.
Get some ribs.
Yeah. Well, actually, hey, they had some good stuff. They had some brisket stuffed rolled something jalapenos. It's a Saturday special, 3 for $6, and they had brisket nachos for $10 on Saturday special. You can also stay in the actual house. The actual house where the killings took place is now a restaurant called Hooper's, named after Toby Hooper, but it's a restaurant. You can go there for dinner. Isn't that like exactly what you want to do?
All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers.
All right, well, wait a second. Look, we're showing Phantasm. I got interested in this. There's one movie I've never seen all the way through because it kind of freaks me out. Look what I got. I got the whole Phantasm collection I'm going to watch after this. So I'm excited to watch with all you guys Phantasm, and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to watch all the sequels. I got all of them right here.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, I was lucky I found that at a used video store for cheap. So.
Well, how about that?
You don't care, I don't think, but...
No, not really.
Why not?
No, it's baseball season.
I don't want to hear about baseball. I tried to bring up sports to you last week, boxing, and you were like, who cares?
Yeah, who cares? All right.
What we got?
First one. We have the first one is from Miss Coober, Miss Kathy, and she's got page 216.
216 for Miss
216.
Kathy. See what we got here. Oh, there we go. Wow. Wow, we got a couple to choose from here. How about
Short
this?
One.
Huh?
Short one.
Oh, well, if I do short one, it's going to be crappy, though. All right, we're going to do this one. It's called Dotto. Dotto!
D-A...
D-O-T-O. D-O-T-T-O. Dotto.
Dotto.
It was a quiz show, audience participation quiz show, 1958. Here's what happened. In Dotto, 2 contestants competed to guess the identity of a famous personality whose caricature was drawn on a screen by connecting 50 dots on each contestant's Dotto board. So they connect the dots, right?
That's sort of cool in a way.
The contestants answered questions that allowed them to progressively connect the dots, and the first to identify the picture of the person won. There was also a home game, in which viewers sent in postcards hoping to be called on the show to identify a special dotted character shown on the air.
Schaefer says he remembers it.
You remember that? No way. 1958, you watched Dotto? That's cool.
Yeah.
That you should write a book, dude. Bill Schaefer's got a lot of cool stuff. Dotto's biggest claim to fame was that a disgruntled former contestant on the daytime version of the show. It had 2 versions, a daytime and a nighttime. Wow. Started the famous quiz show scandals by publicly declaring that the game was rigged. His name was Edward Hilgemeyer Jr., and ironically, he had never actually appeared on the show at all. Why do he's just making trouble, right?
Yeah.
While waiting in the studio for his opportunity to go on as a contestant, he found a notebook belonging to a woman contestant that contained answers to questions she had been asked on the show.
Oh.
He informed the contestant who had been beaten by the woman, and both he and the defeated contestant confronted the producers. They were both paid off.
They were beating a woman?
Yeah, she beat a woman, I guess.
They beat a woman.
They were both paid off, but when Mr. Hilgemeyer Jr. found out the defeated contestant had only been given $4,000, while he had been given only $1,500, he got angry, and he started the quiz show scandals by protesting to the New York State Attorney's Office. Yeah. So he sounds like a sour grape to me.
Yeah.
Right? So he started the whole mess with the games. Dotto, probably called, the MC was Jack Nars. You ever hear of him?
That name sounds
Jack Nars. But, he probably caused the demise of Dotto. That we should play Dotto sometime.
Hey, bring it back. They're bringing everything back.
Bring back Dotto.
Bring back Dotto.
Bring back Dotto.
Characters?
That guy could host it. What's the guy from Make a Deal? Wayne? Or whatever his name is that sings? He'd make a good host.
Okay.
Or I make a good host.
Here, we got a couple more. We got time. Here we go.
We got time. I got no time.
Page 16 from Grandpappy.
Grandpappy wants page 16. I'm gonna read this, Grandpappy, to make you laugh. Whatever it is. Unless it's terrible.
Unless it's like 50 miles long.
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Nah. What was that one? Anyways, that was, no. We're going to do The Adventures of Ren 1010. You remember that one, right? 1954. Starring Lee Aker, James Brown. I feel good. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. I knew that I win 10 now. Joe Sawyer and Rand Brooks. Okay. The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin was TV's other dog show. Despite some similarities, Lassie, it featured a heroic dog with a small boy as his companion. Sounds just like Lassie. There were considerable differences between the shows. Rin Tin Tin was set in the Old West and was full of violent action. Ooh, the Old West. Full of violent action. All right. It included gunfights, rampaging Indians, and the boy Rusty had in fact been orphaned in an Indian raid in which he and his dog Rin Tin Tin, yo ho Rinty, were adopted by the cavalry soldiers at Fort Apache, Arizona. I don't know if that's legal. I don't know if a bunch of guys could adopt a kid.
It was RTT.
Say
that real quick.
Rin Tin Tin, RTT. I don't know what you're doing.
Say RTT 3 times real quick.
RTT.
RTT.
I was doing that joke,
Yeah.
where you go like this, you look down your shirt, then you spell addict, ATTIC.
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh, Grandpappy's leaving us.
No, I ain't done reading your story.
See ya, Pappy.
Grandpappy's bowing out on that one.
Get well. Get well, Grandpappy.
Get better, because he's never going to be well.
Yeah. Go back to where you were.
Oh, I skipped it.
Yeah, no. Go back.
You want to hear the rest?
Page 16.
Page 16.
But now go to page 17.
17.
Because this is for Doc.
This is for Doc. The Adventures of Sir Lancelot. Not to be confused with Lancelot Link, the secret chimp, of course.
Yeah.
Everything's in the 50s today. 1956. That thing just hit me in the head. I think I got my brain drilled out. This was Sir Lancelot. It was played by William Russell. It starred Jane Hilton, Robert Lee Hunt, Cyril Smith, Peter Bennett, and Bobby Scroggins. First of all, if you want to be a big celebrity, I think you change your name from Scroggins. Okay. This series, consisting of stories of the most famous Knight of the Round Table, was filmed in England.
Grandpappy's not leaving. He's just saying thanks.
Oh, you say you left.
Thanks for making my day is what he said. So I thought he was leaving.
Yeah, he can't read. That's why I worry. That's why I check later. Anyways, what we got? They did extensive research to guarantee the authenticity of the 6th and 7th century settings. Themes for the episodes came from assorted legends surrounding the chivalrous acts of Sir Lancelot. And then they aired reruns of this from October 57 to September 58.
All right.
What's that? Hey, Doc, I think my sump pump's coming on. Yep. Just like yours in the swamp. We got our own back in the dungeon room.
Yeah. Here we got a couple more.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving.
Page 50.
50, all right.
Page 50 for Sir Chris Cross.
Chris Cross wants page 50.
50.
Okay. Oh, let's see what we got here.
And we got one more after this.
All right. This one here is called Eddie's.
Eddie's.
Okay, I don't think it's called
Eddie's.
Eddie's.
Not
at Eddie's, but Eddie's.
At ease.
Not at Eddie Harlow's house, but
at ease.
Like a military thing.
At ease, like relax.
March 1983, ran on ABC. Oh, it starred Jimmy Walker, JJ, I guess.
Dynamite!
David Naughton, the American Werewolf in London.
Wow.
Roger Bowen, Richard Jekyll. If you know Richard Jekyll, he's a really good character actor. Jordan Freeman, George Weiner, Joshua Mostel. Weiner. Like Henry. You ever eat at Henry Weiner's in Kent?
No.
Oh my God! You never ate there?
No.
We got to go. You ever see Henry Weiner's? You never heard of it?
No.
In Kent, they have steaks. They're this big. They off your plate. Henry Weiner's. Oh, I'll go.
Oh, well, wait, no.
What?
Henry. Oh, yeah, Henry.
Henry Weiner's.
Yeah, I ate a 4-pound steak one time.
Yeah, me too, bud. All right.
Yeah.
Of course we did.
I didn't. Yeah. I did get.
Yeah.
I ate a 4-pound steak.
Is that place still open?
I don't know.
I want to go back there. That was good.
I want to bet for my brother-in-law for doing that.
I just ate it because I'm a pig. Who's in? This short-lived military comedy was billed as the 1980s version of the classic Sergeant Bilko series, okay? But without a strong lead to match Phil Silvers, it attracted few viewers. You mean Jimmy J.J. Walker wasn't a strong lead? Because I thought he was dynamite! And I know he's very good with Medicaid commercials, I see all the time. As in the original, the setting was a sleepy peacetime army post in the heartland. Set in Texas. How did you know?
Whoa,
set in
look at
Texas. Hey. The scheming Sergeant Bilko was replaced by scheming Sergeant Valentine and his buddy Private First Class Baker. And the dense Colonel Hall was by the equally credulous Colonel Clapp. His name was Clapp.
Naturally.
Colonel Clapp. What happened there? The greatest threat was the Colonel's by-the-book security chief, Major Hawkins, whose informant was the weaselly Captain Corporal Wessel. Hawkins was always trying to close down Val's schemes and scams, but he couldn't do it. Got a little sex appeal was added by Lola, and you had some computers from Apple Computer. Didn't sound too good. No wonder it didn't make it. It sounded like a rehash of a McHale's Navy, Hogan's Heroes.
What was it, 83?
83, yeah. It did not make it. It only lasted a couple months. I don't know how many episodes it is, but...
All right, we got one more here.
Who is it? One more.
One more from Bill Schaefer.
Bill Schaefer, I'm on.
He wants the 411.
He wants the 411, and we're going to get it right from the complete directory to Primetime Network TV shows, 1946 to present by Tim Brooks and Earl Marsh. 411.
Wonder how present.
It's not that present, believe me. Not that present.
Not present.
I can't afford
it. Used to be present.
I can't afford modern books.
411.
Okay, what we got here? We got Karen's Song. Karen's Song from 1987, a situation comedy, Karen's Song. And it's going to star the lovely, the ever-popular Patty Duke.
Patty Duke.
Patty Duke. Also had Lainey Kazan. Okay, some good names in here. Oh, check this out. Lewis Smith. Terry Hatcher in one of her earliest roles. Terry Hatcher, remember from Superman? Clark and Superman? Charles Levin and Granville Van Dusen. That's a heck of a name, of Van Dusen. So, 10 years after her divorce, Karen Matthews' life was pretty good. It took 10 years, but they got there. She had just been promoted to editor for a Los Angeles book publisher, and her daughter, Lori, had started college at UCLA. All sounds good, right? Right. Then she fell in love with Steve, the owner of a small catering service called A Catered Affair. That just sounds lovely. He was bright, friendly, interesting, loving, and 28 years old, 12 years younger than Karen, alias Patty Duke. Daughter Laura thought dating a younger man disgusting, and her best friend Claire thought it was great. Karen's neighbor and former lover, she is a dirty girl. She's got a neighbor and a former lover. She's divorced 10 years. Was supportive, but thought she and Steve should get married. As for Karen herself, she was alternately content and confused. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm confused.
Rance was here. Now he's got to leave, though.
Oh, well, thanks for dropping by. What happened here? The relationship might have lasted, but the series failed after only 2 months.
I was channel hopping the other day, heard some show or whatever, or on the radio, and it was Patty Duke had a song. I can't remember anything about it, but she had a song that she sang. And it reminded me of the Shelley Fabre type thing. I bet you it was the same time frame.
I like Shelley Fabre.
Yeah, she was hot.
Patty Duke. Well, Patty Duke was, she was the
Patty Duke had her stuff going on too.
Patty Duke show, and then more Patty Duke show, and then there was the new Patty Duke show.
Yeah. Which one did you like, Patty or Kathy?
I like the English.
Yeah,
she was kind of with that low accent. She was a little more, Well, what'd you like? The boyish one? I set you up. You like the boyish?
Yeah.
Okay, you weirdo.
She could play ball.
Yeah, I bet she could.
There we go. Hey, you know what?
What we got?
We've been on an hour.
Okay, we got to get out of here now. These people probably got to get back to work.
They got to go eat lunch or whatever.
Well, they're supposed to be eating lunch now is the whole point.
Yeah, but they got to go back to work.
They got to go back to work. So we're going to go back to doing not work, but thanks for dropping by. I'm going to sashay over to the
Schaefer
thing.
Says
what's he saying?
Lane is Kazan Hubba Hubba.
Lainey Kazan. Yeah. She used to be.
Oh, okay, lady. That isn't how it came out. But oh my God,
isn't Lainey Kazan in those new Greek wedding movies?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
Grandpappy has a date with Lady K tonight. Hope your wife don't mind.
Yee-hoo.
Awesome. Thank you, Doc, for the good words. Lunch. Oh yeah, Bill Schaefer lunch at 10 o'clock. He just finished his breakfast.
You just had breakfast.
Yeah.
Probably living a good
OTR
life
saying
out
have
there.
a great weekend, guys. Everybody have a great weekend.
You guys have a great weekend. I'm going to get up. Oh, my gosh. I think I am. Phantasm.
Oh, yeah, man. She's in a couple
28th.
weeks, so.
It
It was great. Everybody, remember, midnightmovie.net. Check it out. Check out our TV show and time and place in your area, whatever it is. Go to the .net to find it. So
check out the Midnight Movie Pods on YouTube.
The Midnight Movie Pods.
Enhanced Middays Mayhems are coming up season 2.
So a lot to see, a lot to do. We're giving you a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You've given us a lot of fun too, everybody. So everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on the TV show this weekend. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.